Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now
really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Digging in now, Hannes Wagner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 8. The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Allen.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Grounder down the line at 3rd. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Over to Mazeroski. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Eddie Matthews. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Digging in, Reggie Jackson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
To the plate now, Lou Gehrig. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Jorge Posada tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Henderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Striding into the box, Ted Williams. A runner on first with 2 away. Pops this one up. Kemp is there, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Matthews over to his right. One away.
The right fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. This is pulled into right. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, Matt Olson. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Matthews will put this one away, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Don Mattingly will bat next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball.
Now
So
batting.
I think he wasn't
second
expecting it
baseman.
at all.
Bill Mazeroski.
Stepping in now, Bill Mazeroski. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there
The
where a
batter,
pitcher
number
knows this guy's up there and
00.
he's in swing
Shortstop,
mode. That
Connor.
pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone,
Wagner.
and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Hannes Wagner. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Ron Guidry, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. To the plate now, Tony Kemp, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Austin Allen.
Nope, up there.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and standing in the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Ready with the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. 1 run is scored. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 4-4 game. So all 3 runs are in to score. A clutch double there, and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a tie ball game again. At the plate now, Matt Olson. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Here's the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews. 1-1, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his
The
hands
designated
inside the
hitter.
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Miles Michaelis
39.
enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. The 1-1 home. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 22.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a high chopper. He's got it to second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Oh, that's in.
Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cy Young,
your
a
attention,
6'2"
please.
right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 0, Cy Young.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ricky Henderson would be next. 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 6 and the Yankees 4. Into the box, Mickey Mantle. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get some.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Into the box, Jorge Posada. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Next for New York, Ted Williams. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
So striding in, Don Mattingly. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hit hard to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And standing in will be the DH, Jason Giambi. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it, however, at 6-5.
7th inning stretch.
So coming to the plate, Bill Mazeroski, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Zimmer has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hannes Wagner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 59, Tyler Olsen.
Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Zimmer, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull
The right
an
fielder,
outside
number
breaking
9.
ball, but who cares?
Reggie
Next day's box score, that's a line
Jackson.
drive.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
2 out with the man at first. A A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-1. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they take a 7-5 lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, as they open up an 8-5 lead. Hal Newhouser gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 16, Hal Newhouser.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. Fouled off. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 8-5. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 7.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now batting, Mickey Mantle. He went deep last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Striding in, Jorge Posada. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 8-5. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen. Good battle. Count remains full. Line to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Ricky Henderson. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
2-1 to count. Has a look. Now the pitch. None out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Mazeroski. On to first, and they get the double play. Tucker Barnhart will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. So striding forward now, Jason Giambi. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The A's lead it 9-5. Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 17, Tucker Barnhart.
Ted Williams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
Stepping in, Don Mattingly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping up now, Bill Mazeroski, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
40, Trevor Rosenthal.
Stepping up to the plate, Hannes Wagner. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Miles Michaelis gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.